Yes, sir. And we live. We back with another episode. This is the 19th official episode of Off the Bench Podcast. Thank you for everybody who's been subscribing and tuning in to our video. Right now, we are currently at 177 subscribers. Y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you new tuning in. Go ahead and get us to 200.
Hey man, subscribe, tell a friend, y'all already know how this YouTube, how this social media stuff work. You like it, just send it to somebody who else you know would like it, and just keep doing it like that. We going up, we doing big things, and we only can get bigger with y'all support. We appreciate everything going on so far, man. Man, we
Yeah,
actually doing it, man.
actually doing it. Yeah, so couple months in, couple months left to end the year until y'all see season 2 of Off the Bench and where y'all can actually see our vision and the product, a better product that we'll give out to y'all.
Please stay tuned
You
for
know what I'm
season
saying? So
two.
that's why y'all gotta go ahead, subscribe so y'all can, stick
Be a
to the
part
journey.
of
Yeah,
be
be
a
a part
part
of the
of it
journey, be a part of the family,
before it's hype.
you know. And that's it. We're gonna go get into it. We're gonna get into this episode, this week's topic. And NFL season, literally right down the street. The first game tip off NFL season will be Thursday. We'll be giving our week 1 predictions. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into that. We're gonna start out with the first game that come on Thursday: Detroit versus the Kansas
No,
City
you just
Chiefs.
no, you just
The
fucking
reigning
you
Super.
no. You stop talking right
I
there.
mean,
You just
hey, I almost,
disrespected,
I
bro.
almost forgot their name for a minute,
That's
bro. You know what
disrespectful.
I'm
The
saying?
Chiefs.
Really forgot. But yeah, the reigning Super Bowl defending champs, the Kansas City Chiefs, going against the Detroit Lions. Thursday night football to kick off the season in week 1. I think this probably like a, what I'm saying, answer,
I
but
would say, let me go ahead and just take the floor. I'm the Chiefs guy here. Shout out to Pat Mahomes. I actually just bought a Patrick Mahomes shirt
for real.
off the TikTok shop. It should be coming here not before the game, which I'm really mad about, but it's a Patrick Mahomes shirt. They got him in
Hey, this how you, cause this nigga been a
Kansas City.
Steph Curry fan longer than the Patrick
I
Mahomes
had a
fan,
Steph Curry
and don't
poster when
got
I was in.
no Steph gear.
I had a Steph poster when I was in elementary school. So I ain't gonna let him play me like I ain't never had Steph. I had a Steph shirt too that I just grew out of. I got too big for it. Had a Kansas shirt too. I grew out of too. Been a fan of the team for a long time. I had to merge, but the Chiefs and the Lions. I At the beginning of the season, well, the season ain't started yet, but like a few weeks ago, I was kind of like more so happy and on the optimistic side, which I'm always in with the Chiefs. That's just the Chiefs. You got Mahomes, you got Kelsey, you got Andy Reid, you got a top 5 offense right there. But I look at our defense, and it's scaring me because Chris Jones, he still haven't reported. He's holding out because he think he deserves a bigger and more lucrative and lengthier contract deal, which I don't disagree with because when you say all of these adjectives and words to describe Chris Jones to our defense: most disruptive, the best player, most involved. He got the most eyes on him each and every snap in, and he still is the most disruptive. He still is the most involved. He still is the most consistent and the best defensive player we have. Which we got great defensive players, Nick Bolton. And I see what the Chiefs are doing. I was talking about this yesterday when I was doing my homework and just going over the teams and who's playing. Because, the Chiefs, with that being my team, they got a history as of late. They traded Tyrann Mathieu, they traded Tyreek Hill for picks. And once I saw that, I think that they're trying to go younger. I think they see a defense that has Nick Bolton, who last year was a sophomore out of Missouri. George Karlaftis was a rookie. Trent McDuffie, who missed half the season, was a rookie. Jalen Watson, who started in place of Trent McDuffie, was a rookie. We had a lot of youth out there, and I think losing, or not losing, but not giving Chris Jones his money and him not returning and being with the team, I think this is just going to be, how good or how bad would the Chief defense be? You got the Lions, who, I say all that to say the Lions are a good offensive team. Jared Goff, the last time he played the Chiefs, a lot of people don't remember. Not only did he beat us, he scored they had like 48, 50 points that game. Crazy. Jared Goff is one of those quarterbacks who can put up good stats, 300 plus yards. They got Jahmyr Gibbs from Alabama, the running back. They still have, Amon St. Brown, wide receiver threat. They got a really good team, and I think the Chiefs gonna win. Obviously, I'm a Chiefs guy. I'm gonna go, but the point spread is 6.5. I'm gonna take it just because that's a touchdown. I think we'll win by a touchdown. but I think it'll be close. I think it'll be a touchdown game, like a close game, a battle, whichever defense can get the stop,
Mm-hmm.
or consecutive stops. I think that's who will
Be
go
the
up on top.
determining
Yeah,
factor.
but
Yeah.
and Chiefs, we looking. I hope our season not just hope to win shootouts. Because
Mm-hmm.
if that's hard playing this season, that's gonna be a long. It's gonna be a hard task to do. It's gonna be hard to win 14 games shootout fashions and win 3 in the playoffs when you need to. But this one game, we're going with the Chiefs. Week 1, start off 1-0 against the Lions. Not gonna be a bad game though.
Yeah, I really like drawing between the two. I'm in the middle, but if I had to choose a winner to come out victorious on Thursday, which there probably will be one, not many times you see a draw in the NFL. So I would have to lean towards the Kansas City Chiefs, strictly on because their offensive talent. Uh, as you said, the defense with Chris Jones and the player that y'all got from the Seahawks, that the defensive end, he's suspended for the first 6 weeks, so he won't be in that game either. So that's two key guys. That's two of your best, two of the five best defensive players on your team that won't be on the field with you on that come Thursday against that was a top rated offense last year, ranked among the 32 teams. They was the third ranked team in offense and yards behind the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia 70 not 76 the Philadelphia Eagles. And those were the two teams that went to the Super Bowl. So that just shows you how explosive they really is on the offensive side of the ball. Their defense was atrocious, so that's really what it's gonna come down to. Like you said, I do think it's gonna be a shootout. I got the Kansas City Chiefs winning by a field goal. I think it's gonna be 31-34. You know what I'm saying?
I hope it's not that close. That's too close. That's too close for my comfort. But I can definitely see it. I like the Detroit Lions team. They got
Yeah.
a lot of stuff going on over there.
And
I you go.
I think they very well coached too. With them starting off the season, in their first 11 games, they was 4-7, and ending off
Who is their coach?
they season winning the last 10 of their last 12 games.
Ain't they coach that white dude? Well, of course he a white guy, but
No offense to
yeah, no offense to white. I know who they coach is. I don't know his name, but I know he a white guy, kind of high energy, got like a little stash or whatever. Unless they got this nigga Dan
Dan
Campbell.
Campbell.
Cause I knew that. Yeah, I know Dan Campbell. He is a good
Yeah,
coach.
it's like
I just
he
forgot his name.
he had the lines bought into what they really trying to get accomplished and believe in his vision and what he trying to do for the team. And you know what I'm saying? And it showed on the court. I mean, not on the court, excuse me. I'm steady putting all these basketball references, which is basketball right around the corner too. We'll be right back with the NBA season. The NBA season talk soon. Right now we're gonna stay to
We on football right now.
but
We on that football right now.
yeah, he just got them
Nitty-gritty.
believing in their abilities on the field. And as you see, they won their last 10 or their last 12 games in the NFL. And I told you they was third ranked in yards in the NFL last season. So that just goes to show you, just if they can get some timely stops this upcoming up season, Detroit Lions might can find themselves in, you know what I'm saying, a wild card position or something.
I definitely see it. They got a nice team. Next game we got Carolina Panthers versus the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are a 3.5 point favorite, so basically winning by basically like a touchdown. Anything more than 4 points or 4 points or more. I'm gonna take the spread for the Falcons. I think the Falcons got a nice team. I think they not in a rebuild, but they are in a rebuild just because like the last few years they haven't been so great. Marcus Mariota was there last year, and he was supposed to be the guy to like help them turn the franchise around or whatever. But it really didn't pan out to be. Which they had a bad season last year, which I think was a blessing in disguise because they got a guy who can go down as the best running back, in the NFL someday. Bijan Robinson, he's a dog. I did a video about him, and a lot of people were just saying that guy is just, one of the best guys they've ever seen. Everybody who's seen him play or know who he is and watched him play football, either on TV, whether it was college, high school, with what he doing in the preseason. Bijan Robinson, he gonna unlock a whole new run, because they haven't had like a great run game where you can pound it and just hand it off to him and have a workhorse. Cordell Patterson was good for him. Even Tyler Algiretti from last season. But I don't think they have like Bijan is a different type of back to where you can hand him the ball off, 8 times on a like 15 play drive. You can hand it off to him 8 times and you can maybe throw him the ball twice in that. That's 10 plays out of 15 where the ball is in his hands. He's that type of playmaker.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think when you got a young quarterback in Desmond Ritter, you know who Desmond Ritter is?
Yeah, I play with them. I'm gonna say that when I get
Yeah.
my turn.
But they got a young quarterback in Desmond Ritter who first year starting, so I don't think it's too much pressure on him. And playing against the Panthers, who also got a first year quarterback in Bryce Young, who also gonna have a lot of pressure since he was the first overall pick. You know, they got other quarterbacks in that draft: C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, who people would say Anthony Richardson has looked like the best quarterback so far. And you know, I know Bryce Young not taking that slight by any chance,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's gonna be hard. You know, gonna take time for him to develop and really adjust to the NFL because the line's not what it was at Bama. The options are not what it was at Bama. And no disrespect, but the coach is not Nick Saban. You know,
Yeah,
it's just different. And I just think the Falcons, they got enough to go out of there with a 7-point, 14, maybe 10 point. I'm taking that spread. That's actually a really kind of disrespectful. I'm taking that spread and putting a lot of money on that. Actually, that's actually crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I got the Atlanta Hawks.
Bro, what is going on?
Hey, hey, see, that's what I say. Y'all got to excuse.
What's going on,
I meant
bro?
to say that, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, it
But
is.
I got to take the Atlanta Falcons. I've been playing, not been playing with them frequently on Madden, but I played with them a couple times, and I like they roster. I like how they constructed. Like you said, they running back that they just acquired. You know what I'm saying?
Bijan Robinson, remember that name?
Bijan Robinson, he a good dual threat running back who can make plays throughout the backfield, which is handing it off, tossing it to him, or is via throwing the ball to him in space on screens, or you know what I'm saying, overfield and making plays and runs at yards at the catch. I also like the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Falcons defense. Excuse me. You know, with Calais Campbell and they got AJ Terrell, who I think is one of the best man corners in the game today. You know, it ain't too many corners that I think in the NFL in this day and age that can that can man up and really strap up one of the top receivers in the games and and do that all game long. And that means travel and follow every snap. You on that number one receiver and be a dog like that. And I think AJ Terrell, he one of those. I just think the Atlanta Falcons, they got um a lot to look for this season, a lot to improve from last season. And I think only way from last season is up. So I don't think they can get any worse. But the with Bryce Young team, I just think the Panthers that O line they
Trash.
it's trash. You know what I'm saying? The defense is really shaky, suspect. I just say Bryce Young, he do have options at the
Do
receiving.
we? Who they got?
They got Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen.
Uh,
They picked up a running back. They picked up Miles Sanders. I think they picked up who else did they get? I don't think that's why I didn't take them because I don't think they really got nobody.
man, Adam Thielen, he is older now.
Yeah, I'm
You know
saying
what I'm saying?
I
This was
think
like Matt. This
if
like
this was 2,
a few
3,
years ago.
4 before Jetta got to the Vikings, Adam Thielen,
Yeah,
then yeah, we would be talking.
When he was playing with Stephon.
Yeah. But I think that's what I'm saying. That's his number one receiver. I don't I don't think
Yeah,
Bryce Young and his first. Cause you know how it is. Playing at high level from going to high school. I say this all the time. I say this all the time. The skill gap from high school, college into the pros, and then the highest level. It's different from it's deep. It's different.
yeah.
Bryce Young just came from the highest level of college you could come from. He came from Alabama. That's high level Power 5
The
Division
gold
1.
standard.
That's literally where if you want to be a great NFL player, one of the programs to go to is Alabama. He just came from that. Now he's going to the Carolina Panthers, who haven't really had a good quarterback since Cam Newton.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a long time. Cam Newton, that's when Peyton Manning was playing football.
Yeah, but 2014, 2015.
That's a long time with no consistent quarterback. So I don't want to make this a Panthers video, but I just hope they do something over there, bro, because that would be hella sad to see a nigga who won a Heisman in college. Not them being older and being I understand could be players like that in the past, even in the NBA, but like to see a guy where it's like, damn, we around the same age. He was just a Heisman, the number one pick, but the front office couldn't do shit to build a competent team around him, and now he's gonna be looking like he's mid, but in reality, It's nothing he is real. It's I ain't gonna say it's nothing he can do, but it's limited his ability what he can do.
Yeah, and it started with the trenches. You know, you got to find him an O line to be able to protect him, where he can be able to progress through the field and read his progressions, and not just running for a life all game. But yeah, I got the Atlanta Falcons.
And man, I'm gonna say that topic for a little later. I'm gonna say that topic for a little later. Next game we got, and it's a good one. I hope it's a. I just looked at the depth chart for both of these teams. A lot of people on both of these teams that's questionable. I don't know if they'll play or not, but they questionable. The Cincinnati Bengals versus the Cleveland Browns. Bengals are 2.5 point favorites, so if they win by field goal, they cleared 3 points or more. I'm gonna take. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take the Bengals. One of the questionable guys is the quarterback, which is scary because if the quarterback's not playing, then I'm taking everything I just said off the table.
What's wrong with Shiesty?
I don't know. That's the thing. No, he got hurt in training camp like first day, nasty little hit, leg. But they've been talking. I saw Jamar Chase say something like, we want him. I didn't feel what he said. I wasn't scared at all because like I know Joe, like because it was a nasty hit and it looked bad. He was just like, we know, I know Joe. I know he's tough. He gonna take his time. He gonna get back, and we gonna be out here, doing our thing, doing what we do best, and that's great to hear. But hopefully, I hope he is ready to play week 1 because they play against a really good, Cleveland Browns team who's same conference, AFC, same division if I'm not mistaken. And that's the division. That game mattered even more because you lose that, you probably you fourth place in your division. They got Deshaun Watson back after a full year training camp off season with the Cleveland Browns. You still got a top 2 running back in the NFL and Nick Chubb. You still got Myles Garrett, who I just saw was questionable as well, which I don't know what's going on with him. I do my research on that, but he's questionable as well for that game. You got Denzel Ward on the defensive end in the secondary. I think this is a game where I can see the Browns winning just because their style of play.
Cooper.
Yeah, Amari Cooper at the wide receiver 1. He was there last year, wasn't he? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was there last year. I just think this year the Cleveland Browns, they're gonna be a surprising team.
They are,
because I think they can on any given week beat anybody, but at the same time
they can lose.
They can lose to anybody at the same. Not anybody. I'm not gonna disrespect them, but anybody as like a Bengals, a Chiefs, a Eagles, they can beat. They can win week 1. Do I think they gonna win? No, not saying they're bad. I think they'll lose by like 3. So I'm taking the spread. The spread gonna be covered because the field. That's what the Bengals do the best. I just think the Browns. They're not that level. And again, I'm talking if Joe Burrow plays. Joe Burrow not playing. I got the Browns winning by at least a touchdown or 2, bare minimum. It's not. You can't just throw the ball up to Jamar Chase. You got to have some type of talent to like do what Joe Burrow do what Joe Shiesty do. And I think they'll win by 3 though. I think it'll be a good ass game, and I think that would be a good game. How you feel about Browns?
See,
not the Cavaliers.
This will be the 3rd game to kick off the week 1 of the NFL slate, and I will have to go. This will be a week 1 upset. I got the Browns winning this game. Off the strength of because I think they got a lot to prove to the NFL world and to the world in general. Because Deshaun Watson, like you said, coming back from this long suspension and everything and the outside noise that he had going on. Now it's his time where he can just come in. He had a full off season to get acclimated and all with his teammates and all these different things with the playbook and the scheme. So he can come back and he can just focus and worry about strictly football. You know what I'm saying? Show everybody that he's still a top 5 to top 7 quarterback in his league, which I think he is when at his best. When he was with the Houston Texans, he was arguably like a top 4, top 5 quarterback. You got Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb gonna wake up. He gonna give you 100 yards. So you know what he giving you. You got Myles Garrett, but you said he was questionable. You still got Denzel Ward. I think they got enough pieces, like we said, to beat any one of these higher tier teams on any given week, but also have the ability to lose to these teams as well. But I just think this season right here, I think they got a lot to prove. So I think they're gonna come out with this week 1 statement win right here just to show everybody that they for real. And I think they're gonna make the playoffs this year. So I got the Browns in week 1 against the Bengals.
That's good. I like that though. I like that. I think that's probably a. I don't think that's gonna be a national televised. It has to be. Now that I think about it, it has to be a national
Come on
televised.
at 12.
Yeah, it has to be because that's gonna be a good game. That's a real you know football game right there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be real football being played for both sides. And I mean, hey,
The Bengals
remember,
at home?
I got to do my research on that, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the Bengals are at home. Usually, the better team from last season is the home team.
Yeah.
And are they away?
I think they
No,
at home.
they on the road.
On the
Bengals on the
road.
road. Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, I got the Browns.
I think they can upset. I think they can walk in their trap and take over. We seen Joe Shiesty and them boys do it before. Next game we got this is really a sleeper game. Really ain't got too much to say about it. Really the next few of them are every game not a banker. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Indianapolis Colts. Uh, Jaguars are 5-point favorites, so they got to win by like a pick six or something, but like a little touchdown or something, get them that 7 points in. And I'm gonna take it. Anthony Richardson for the Colts. First game he's gonna play. I don't expect him to be out here throwing 350, running for 100 yards. Not in his first game. They got a good defense, the Colts. They got DeForest Buckner. They got Shaquille Leonard. They got a good defense, but I think Shaquille Leonard, I just looked, he was questionable. I don't know what's going on with all these questionable guys. They need to stop doing that. But I think Trevor Lawrence is finna be on one of those trajectories to be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. His accuracy, his arm talent. He's not as mobile as a lot of other quarterbacks, and that's probably a downside. But he is still mobile enough to get the first down and get 25 yards if needed.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love what Trevor Lawrence is all about. Seeing him at Clemson, seeing how good he was, seeing how he dominated. A guy who I was my favorite team and was my favorite player at the time, Justin Field. And they always have been connected just because they same age, same high school class, same college draft, and got to NFL at the same time. They've always been two guys, always talked about in the same light. They always been compared to each other since like high school because they were both in Georgia, number one, number two quarterbacks in the country. It's like damn, but now you look at Trevor Lawrence, you see a guy and it's like arm talent. He got Justin Fields beat. Just I'm a Justin Fields guy. I got to be real. Accuracy, short ball, deep ball, long, medium pass. He got all that. I think his pre-play, decision making that also is driven to Trevor Lawrence. He just polished. He reminded me a lot of Joe Burrow when Joe Burrow was like a rookie and when they made it to the Super Bowl last year. He reminded me a lot of Joe Burrow because Joe Burrow young, but he's just so poised and like you don't really see that from young guys. And if he continues to do this, and I think this is a good opening week, an opening statement where, all right, we got Zay Jones, Evan Ingram, Christian Kirk, still ain't got no damn running back. So, they got Travis Etienne. The Colts ain't got no running back. Zach Moss got to do better. Travis Etienne. I think they got a real nice team.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a blowout too. I think Jacksonville need to come out and put their foot on their necks just to show that they in the higher class and that they got bigger goals and bigger aspirations for this season coming up. Knowing that they almost nearly lost in that first game in the playoffs last year against the Chargers, but the Chargers came up and fluked that game and ended up handing it to the Jacksonville Jaguars, which they end up advancing and losing that next game. And like my co-host said, he think Trevor Lawrence, this is his year and his opportunity to show that he can be in the realm of the talks of the best quarterback in the league. So I think this game right here will be a good testament to that just to see, if he come out lollygagging and end up losing, they're kind of gonna show like, all right, who he really is as a quarterback and as a football player, and really just show the team because I don't think the Colts right now is going to be competing anytime soon. Not this season, not next season, maybe the season after that. But this season, I don't think the Colts are going to be serious threats or formidable foes for the Jacksonville Jaguars not to come out here and put on a masterclass performance. And for a team that's looking to advance higher in the playoffs, this is a game that they need to go ahead and dominate. So I got the Jacksonville Jaguars winning this game comfortably. I'm gonna say at least by 17 points.
Me too. Next game we got Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota 6-point favorites. I'm gonna go with the Vikings, but I really don't want to take the spread, but shit, I know somebody gotta win by like it gotta happen. I'm gonna take it. But man, both of these teams are like similar but different.
Who they playing?
The Buccaneers.
Oh yeah.
The Vikings, they got a good ass offense, and that's a good ass offense. I mean, they got Justin Jefferson, and Kirk Cousins just be throwing that hoe to him, and that shit gonna be working. While on the other hand, they got a terrible defense. Defense, made Daniel Jones a wealthy man, this offseason. Daniel Jones did some, unusual things to the Minnesota Vikings in a playoff game at home. During the playoff game, Daniel Jones did some crazy things to them. And they just got worse. I'm looking at this game and I'm saying, shootout. Baker Mayfield is quarterback one. I don't think that'll stop, Mike Evans. Luckily for Baker, he got Mike Evans, who's 6'5", 6'6". Really, at the end of the day, that's one of the guys where you can literally just throw it up to him and fuck it. He'll go get one. He'll go get a few of them a game where just off some bullshit passes, he'll go get a fade or two in the red zone. You got 14 points right there. I just think this game probably gonna come down to the last possession. Whoever got the ball last, whoever put together that last drive. I'm not buying into that. Whichever defense get a stop or not, because neither defense is really gonna get a stop. Either the offense is just gonna fuck up, or the defense gonna get scored on. There really ain't gonna be no in between, and probably will happen for a possession, but it ain't gonna happen for like, they just got 2 consecutive good stops. 3 because nah. It's either gonna be the Baker Mayfield just threw an absolute dot to the wrong team, or it's gonna be Kirk Cousins out that bitch throwing punch to motherfucking Justin Jefferson. It's going to be one of the two. Which one I'm taking? Taking Kirk Cousins throwing up punch to Justin Jefferson. I seen that body of work get them kind of some places. I seen that body of work beat the Bills. They had do you remember that game when Justin Jefferson caught that one-hand pass? I was watching that game in there, and no business. Being in that game, making that catch, throwing that ball, making that catch, and then winning. To see that whole shit play out, one of the best games of last season, Bills versus Vikings. Both of them was on that playoff type of timing. That was a good ass game. Hopefully we get a game like that this week, but I'm gonna go with the Vikings this week, man.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings as well. Really for simply all the reasons and the points that he has stated. I really have no trust in Baker Mayfield, and that being that your starting quarterback coming into week 1 for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I really don't have no faith in him at all to be able to get Chris Godwin and Mike E the ball to his playmakers and do all that. Also, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that defense, they got good, comfortable players. They over there. They still got Lavonte David. They still got the other linebacker,
David White.
Yeah, Devin White, and they still got somebody. They don't got Vita Vea no more, but don't they still got Shaquille Barrett?
Maybe shit.
I think he's still over there too. So they got a couple known names over there on the defensive side of the ball, but you're gonna have to put up some points too. As we seen last year, the Denver Broncos was a good example of that. Your defense can only take you so far. Even if your defense can hold the team down to 10 points, you have to get more than 10 points. So that's really my main reason right there. And I kind of like Minnesota defense a little bit more than I like Tampa's defense. They still got Danielle Hunter. They still got Harrison over there. They got a couple playmakers over there. I know Eric Kendricks, that was a big loss for him. But I just got to give it to the Minnesota Vikings, knowing that last year they started 11-0.
Fluky. Was it that good? Nah, it wasn't that good.
8-0.
I don't even think it was 7. Probably like 7.
7-0. They started off
fluky ass.
Started off the season undefeated, and
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Vikings was the flukiest team last year, bro. They won 13 games, right? And I think like 8 of them bitches came from like one score, like 3.7 points.
Oh yeah, it was.
That shit is crazy.
But that just goes to show you good at closing games out.
That's what that show you?
A little bit.
I don't know about that. That Bills game, they had no business winning.
They won.
No bit. Justin Otis. I understand that. But again, when you seeing the stuff that just transpired, when you see a nigga snag one hand away from a nigga while falling down, fell down and keep it in his arm,
him.
he is. I ain't questioning him. But bro, you're not getting off topic. The Bills was at the 1 yard line because the Vikings 4th down on that same drive. Jettas caught that. They didn't score. Got to like 4th and 1 on the goal line. Didn't get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I swear to God, I was in there. I was watching. I was like, it would be so fucked up if Josh Allen, if they was to get a sack right here. Like, it would be so fucked up if that was just to happen. And like the soon, like the first play, first down at the 1 yard line. This nigga Josh Allen lost the ball. They fell on it. I said, that's some Josh Allen shit. That's how you lose, my nigga?
Hey.
That's how you lose, bro?
Hey.
Next game we got, though.
Another man bites the dust.
And, since it happened to the Bills, I don't give a fuck. I'm Bills K, nigga. Bills K, nigga. Next team we got, Tennessee Titans, New Orleans Saints.
Tennessee Titans, New Orleans Saints. I'm gonna roll with the New Orleans Saints, man. They got Alvin Kamara. They got MT. Even though MT ain't been MT like he was 2-3 years ago, I still think they got enough weapons to get by with knowing that their defense is gonna be good. They still got Brandon Davenport. They still got Cameron Johnson. They got Tyrann Mathieu, Marshawn Lattimore. They got a good secondary over there. So I'm trusting in the Saints. I just think the Saints, and I think they got a lot to prove too, knowing that last season was kind of like a down season. Alvin Kamara didn't have the season he wanted. Michael Thomas didn't have a season he wanted. I think Michael Thomas, he needs to come back and redeem himself, show everybody in the league that he's still a top 10 receiver in this NFL.
Oh, no, that's long gone, buddy.
You think so?
Yeah, Michael Thomas, that's long gone, buddy. That you ain't played ball in 4 years, and a lot of niggas done came up since them slants was in style, bro. You gotta elevate. You gotta show some shit. You damn near to me ain't even looking. Hey,
it can be like a Larry Fitzgerald.
I ain't say he couldn't. I know he ain't gonna be top 10 in the league though. Top 10 in the league. That's where CeeDee Lamb at. He does. Come on now. Don't get me started,
man. What you got? You got Jettas, Jamar, Hill, Adams.
Keep going. I don't know why you stopping.
DX.
Keep going. Still got perennial names. You got to name who? Triple Crown winner, Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp.
AJ Brown. Who else is in the NFL? Fuck. CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen. Who else is in the NFL?
He can be like a Keenan Allen.
Bro, I ain't seen this nigga play football in like years, bro. This nigga was running straight slants. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. And then, nah. No offense to Michael Thomas.
He was breaking records doing that
when he was younger. And did he have Drew Brees? He don't got that nigga no more. That's really when the shit went downhill. When that nigga Drew Brees fucking retired, that nigga couldn't stay on the field, bro. Damn, but he got Derek Carr now. Drew Brees 2.0.
Hell no, not 2.0, but
knockoff. Drew Brees knockoff.
I think the Saints got enough to get it done. From Tennessee Titans, all they got is 22.
You disrespecting. He's sleeping. I think the Saints gonna win too, because they got Chris Olave. He's better than Michael Thomas. He's wide receiver 1 over there. They got Jamal Williams, great running back. We ain't here for none of that. We here for Chris Olave, and he gonna have a breakout game, over 100 yards, because that secondary for the Titans, absolutely pathetic. Michael Thomas, you can run all them slants you want. It's a new time, buddy. You got a wide receiver you got to watch out for. At Titans standpoint, y'all got the wrong shit on y'all mind. Alvin Kamara suspended too, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Titans, y'all got the wrong shit on y'all mind. You got 2 young quarterbacks, one that's black who can run, one that's white that can throw. But somehow, some way, Ryan Tannehill started week 1. You got Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins,
D-Hop over there,
Treylon Burks.
They're not going to be able to get him the ball.
I'm just looking at this team and I'm saying, give y'all about 3 more years. Get Tannehill out of there.
D-Hop going to be old as shit.
Get D-Hop out of there. Get it out of there. They got Treylon Burks. That's why I said him in the wide receiver. Treylon Burks, come on now. Really, a lot of these older guys, that's where I'm coming realization getting older. I really don't give a fuck about like what they did. Like D-Hop, I ain't seen you be like what you've done in years, nigga. Traylon Burks, you know, he was a rookie last year, and he was the wide receiver one on that team, and the quarterback was some shit. They didn't have Ryan Tannehill. They had Malik Willis, who couldn't throw.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to Malik Willis, you know, rookie, but you're a black quarterback. Run, you know, dual threat. When you're a dual threat, you're really a runner, but you can make passes. You know what I'm saying? Really, the deep pass, the deep ball is what the specialists be. You look at a lot of these dual threats. Malik Willis, you fit that description. D Hop, Michael Thomas. I guess whoever have a better game out of those two type, you know, I guess. But I'm looking at the Saints and I'm thinking they
got the better overall.
Tearing their ass up.
Yeah.
They gave them a 3-point spread. They finna
they can win by at least 3 touchdowns.
They finna do some. They finna do some.
I mean,
damage.
not 3 touchdowns. I mean, say 3 field goals.
They probably can win by 3 touchdowns. They finna do some damage. They got motherfucker, bro. That defense is still elite, and then they offense got like, bro.
They got weapons, yeah.
Man, so I'm definitely going with the Saints there. Next teams we got San Francisco 49ers, Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a lot of 12 o'clock games.
And I got the San Francisco 49ers. This is they get back to it right here. You know what I'm saying? Week 1 from week 18. It's just to show that, you know, I think they come to dominate. You know, knowing how their season ended last season, I think they had a chance to make it to the Super Bowl and compete against the Kansas City Chiefs if they had their quarterback position healthy and didn't have to go through so many players. They had CMC damn near playing quarterback for majority of the snaps and shit. So, you know, with CMC getting acclimated for the full offseason, you got Brock Purdy coming back healthy. You got Debo, who's saying he let the team down last season, so I know he's gonna come back this season with a chip on their shoulder, on his shoulder. Still got George Kittle in that defense with Fred Warner and that secondary, Joey Bosa, that defensive line with the trenches, Greenlaw. You know, I just think the 49ers are gonna have the better overall team, top to bottom. I think they got one of the top 3 talented teams in the NFL. I mean, top 4 talented teams in the NFL. So I think they're gonna come out victorious in this game, and I think they're gonna win probably in a decent fashion. I got 49ers by 10.
Yeah, I ain't got really too much to say about it. 49ers got this one. 49ers one of the best teams in the league. Steelers mediocre, and you know, this one of the teams where Steelers they go 8-9, 9-8. You gonna lose one of them. You gonna lose this game. You know, so you gonna start off on 1.
And no disrespect to all my Steelers fans out there, to my boy Sid and to my boy Kana, but week 1 y'all getting well. Even though y'all is a formidable team that y'all know, y'all Mike Tomlin, he known for not having a losing record, but I just think it's levels to this, and y'all not on the 49ers level. So,
but they could surprise them. But I'm not. They did that to the Bengals last year. Made Joe Burrow throw 4 interceptions. That shit was fluky because they played them again.
But you got this a different team, different system. I think with Kyle Shanahan, he trying to put he not trying to put it in the air as much as the Bengals are.
I still think the Steelers defense is good enough for whatever scheme though.
Yeah, because they do got TJ
Minka Fitzpatrick. They got a I don't know if they still got damn, I forgot the linebacker they used to have on their team, TJ Watt. It was a black dude. I can't think of his name right now. But I knew they got a good enough defense to where they can stop a lot of different schemes. They really will be keeping them in the game because their offense don't be hitting on shit.
You don't.
Watching them play last year was disgusting. Watching them play the Colts last year was disgusting. I think the score was like 3-6.
I watched a lot of those games with the Broncos though. So
that's the Broncos though. They got, you know, at least they got Russ. But I was watching Kenny Pickett versus
that would make it worse.
What?
Russ wasn't putting up no points.
It's Russ. It's Russell Wilson.
Yeah, one of the best quarterbacks to ever play that position.
Exactly. You watching one greatness just have, you know, bad games. I'm watching some bullshit, bro. And that was
I call that bullshit.
Nobody expected Russ to play like that though. Nobody expected.
But he was giving it to us week in, week out.
But nobody expected it.
Well, we can't. We watch.
I expect
we
that
turning
from
on. We turning on. So why was you watching it?
Nigga, it was on national TV. I like football, nigga.
So
it's Thursday night football.
I'm coming here, turn on the TV watching. I'm thinking this nigga Russell Wilson finna give me a show. 3 and out.
You think of that?
3 and out.
You think Russell Wilson gonna give you a show?
3 and out.
Nah, I don't. A show is crazy.
3 and out.
If you think Russell Wilson gonna give you a show, then yeah, that's the same level as Kenny Pickett and
3 and out.
Who the fuck was the coach? Was it Matt Ryan though? I was watching. Yes, it was. Oh my gosh, I left a lot of shit out with the coach. I'm not gonna go back too far. You did say they got a bad. They probably have. Well, I sound disrespectful. They probably have the worst collection of like weapons in the NFL.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, bro. I really didn't. I didn't want to, disrespect them. When he's talking, but damn.
Outside of JT, who else do they got?
And he ain't even playing with them. Oh my gosh, he don't want to play with them niggas. That's why Zach Moss was a running back, bro. Yeah. And I was watching them games. The next game we got Arizona Cardinals, Washington Commanders. A shitty ass game that I think the Commanders 7-point spread. They gonna go over that. They'll probably win by 10. I think they just Sam Howell get you some I think he's a rookie. Yeah, Sam Howell get his first NFL action with the Washington Commanders. Terry McLaurin. I really don't care about this game. I'm not gonna watch it, but I want to talk about the Cardinals because they're gonna be bad. Why that matters? Me and my co-host was talking. We was talking a little earlier. It hit different when, we was watching college football, and it hit different when the Pac-12 got two of the best quarterbacks in their conference alone. And it hit different when Caleb Williams, the reigning Heisman, is projected to go number 1, 2, the Arizona Cardinals. It hit different when you finna see Arizona start winning again. It hit different.
They gotta find like more threats.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do.
I'm gonna say Hollywood being your number 1 option.
They definitely
do. Cut it.
Rondale Moore, respect. He just was hurt last year. That's why you looking like that.
Give him no respect.
You just weren't watching. He's good. He just was hurt last year. Everybody on their team was hurt last year. But yeah, Cardinals.
And I'm not gonna lie, K1, he is a mid quarterback. Like I understand that he can do multiple things. Yes, he can run. Whoa. He can scramble out the pocket. He can throw the ball, comfortably. I still think when it's all said and done, like when you line him up with
name me 15 quarterbacks better than him.
You got Pat, Joe, Josh, Jalen, Herbert, Lawrence, Deshaun, Rodgers, Lamar. I don't know how I forgot him. Lamar.
Did you? No, I think you said. You say he ain't mid,
but he
woof.
Let me think.
I'm trying to think of the league too with you. Who else is in the NFL?
And because we said,
did you say Mahomes?
Yeah, of course.
You said
I'm trying to go.
Tua? Like, would you put Tua over him?
Yeah, Tua.
Would you put Dak over him?
To me, they the same.
Okay.
That's where like that's why I say like
I don't think Dak mid though either though. I don't think Dak mid because I think Kirk Cousins is like a tier under Dak. But I don't think Kirk Cousins mid.
I feel like Kirk, Dak, K1, Derek Carr, they all the same. In my eyes, they all the same.
Why is that?
Just because they play differently, essentially they give you the same production.
Like I don't understand. Kyler definitely get way more production than every guy you just named.
Man, Kyler, he started off the season well, and as the season progressed,
he only did that once.
Twice the last 2 seasons.
He did that. What they started 2 years ago. I know last year they unfathomable.
2 years ago, didn't they start off the season undefeated?
So what was last year?
Last year
they weren't good last year at all.
Half of it got something to do with him.
He was hurt.
And the games he played were trash.
Bro, he played like 4 fucking games, and yes, he was trash. He had arguably the worst collection of talent last year.
Nigga had D-Hop. He had D-Hop cussing him out. He had D-Hop telling him, bro, give me the ball, bro.
And that's why I say I really don't care with guys like D-Hop, bro. D-Hop. He was giving you the ball. He was giving you the ball. You saw that Hail Mary. He literally just threw it to one person.
Bro,
he threw it to one.
That's the point.
He threw
Hail
it
Mary
to
don't count.
he threw it to one. He had one
Prayers
guy in
don't
mind.
count.
He had
Prayers don't
one
count.
guy in mind to throw that ball to.
Prayers don't count.
Who else is he gonna go throw the ball to? Rondale Moore was hard. He had Hollywood Brown. It was literally just them two. They was the one getting all the. Zach Ertz was decent. I just think they was just been so bad last few years. Kyler, he ain't mid though. I think he got a lot. I think he good as hell because I don't really see too much different from him and Lamar. That's why I really don't. The difference with him and Lamar is really not that big of one.
Difference?
Yeah, they basically they do the same thing.
They games out, yeah.
But in production, they do the same thing.
So why K1 never won on MVP?
He only been in the league for 2 years.
Unanimously.
Been in the league for 2 years.
Lamar did that in same time.
In his second year, team with some shit.
If your team was good last year, would he want to win?
Nah. I don't think that's saying much though. Lamar wasn't the one if Mahomes would have started that year.
I don't know about that.
Shit. What? Kyler.
We got people saying we're gonna see what Kyler Murray do this season. I gotta see.
He's hurt. He's hurt. He's not playing football. He's hurt. He's been hurt. He's out. They got Joshua Dobbs starting. That's why I said Caleb Williams.
Well, when he come back, we'll see what he do. Because I don't think he overhyped.
You ain't named 10. You ain't named. If he's mid, that's like 15. That's why I said 15. That's mid.
I'm saying I told you the tier quarterback that he in. Like he in that tier. Like
that's not mid though.
To me, those quarterbacks are mid.
How is that?
That's because they rank. It's only 32 starting quarterbacks.
That's a lot. Mid in the NBA is 15. If you're a top 10 point guard, that's good. You struggle to name 10 guys.
It's a lot of point guards in the league.
It's a lot of quarterbacks in the league. It's 3 backups on each roster.
Yeah, but it's starting. We're talking about starting though.
The San Francisco 49ers had Brock Purdy, Jimmy G, and Trey Lance.
And which was always mid.
Oh my goodness. Brock Purdy mid?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Nigga, how is he above mid?
I think he's better than mid. I think he's better than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Just because he better than another mid player don't make him mid.
I think, okay, yeah, that's true. But I think he's better than Jimmy Garoppolo and the rest of the mid players to not make him mid.
Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
So what is he? Solid?
Yeah. That's not mid, though. I think mid is Baker. No, he's ass. Mid is like Jimmy G, though. That's like the golden standard of a mid quarterback. Like mid. And I think if Brock Purdy was mid, they wouldn't have traded Trey Lance. If he was mid and they were like, damn, bro, we basically got Jimmy G again.
Trey Lance is going to be mid.
Oh, my fucking gosh. What is going on? What?
It's going to be mid, bro.
Why are you saying that? You ain't even see Trey Lance play in college or in the NFL.
In the preseason. He wasn't doing shit.
So he was going to be mid just because he was looking bad in preseason.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Trey Lance, he just needed the opportunity, bro.
Is he going to get that opportunity?
Probably not until, like, Richard Sherman was out seeing them on First Take or Undisputed was skipping them. He said it's a 4-year thing. I kind of agree with that. 2 years, Dak up for a new deal. Give Dak the money or whatever. Get Dak out of there 2 years. I understand what he was saying. That's a long-ass time, though.
I was just going to say, boy.
That's a long time. In 4 years, Caleb, 4 years, nigga?
Man, it's just how I look at quarterbacks and, like, to me, it's just different levels. Like,
I think with me, too. I watch a lot of football. I think I obviously understand. That's why I'm confused on the difference. That's why.
Because, like, solid being a solid quarterback, I say, like,
what is Daniel Jones? You never mentioned his name. You didn't say his name at all.
He like he mid.
So if you're not a top 10 quarterback, or you're just mid, basically.
I ain't gonna say that.
That's basically what you're saying.
Basically, but in hindsight, yeah. But I'm saying, like, in what I seen with my eyes, like, it's not just based off like the rankings.
I understand that, but so everybody outside top 10 is mid then.
Yeah, to me.
That's crazy.
Just to me.
That's crazy.
Until somebody showed me differently. Niggas ain't did no spectacular shit to show me different, to make me change my mind, or to like nothing.
Can we talk about the NBA for a quick second? What has a lot of NBA guys done?
You just can't say a lot of. It's a lot of NBA guys, and a lot of NBA guys
What
haven't
has
did it.
Jalen Brunson done
What you mean?
in his whole career? What has he done?
He
did the same shit that he ain't mid to you. That's why he not mid to you. You ain't never said he was mid.
That's a different because his skill set.
What?
That's way different. That skill set playing quarterback is different from Jalen Brunson's skill set.
He's a point guard. Is he a top 10 point guard to you?
Yes.
All right, okay. Damn, I didn't want to make this basketball. Steph, who is like 11, 12? I need that range of point guard. That's probably like Darius Garland. Them niggas not mid to you. Darius Garland, them niggas not mid to you.
But that's why it's different though, because basketball is a different sport than football.
Of course it is, but it's all positions, and if you do your position well, if you're not a top 10 nigga, that don't mean you mid.
At NFL quarterback, just because you outside top 10, they don't automatically, because you can be. It's a lot of talented basketball players than it is like talented football players to me, and that's just how I look at it. Because it's like talent.
I don't think that's wrong, but I don't.
I
don't care. I ain't saying
basketball is all to me is all how I rank is skill wise. Just how I'm looking at football is skill, the throwing, stats, yards, impact. These dudes are mid. These are regular guys.
So a regular guy could do what Dak do every year.
Yes,
that's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
What do Dak do?
What do you mean? What do Dak do? They are the number 2 seed in the NFC East each and every year.
That's ass conference.
Oh my gosh. The Eagles just made it to the Super Bowl in that ass conference. The Eagles just made it to the Super Bowl.
Okay. They got a good quarterback, a top 5 quarterback.
So what? So why are we praising them about making it to the Super Bowl then? They didn't.
I just said they good job. I never was like, damn, man, come.
I don't think that's valid though.
But to me, that's why I said that's your opinion, my opinion. I'm standing by that.
I ain't saying you wrong though. I'm just not understanding how these quarterbacks are mid. It's all the same. A sport is a sport. A position is a position. A job is a job.
But it's different jobs and different requirements for different jobs.
I understand that, but you still have the same requirements though.
No, you don't.
I understand that. Of course, in point guard, pass the ball, shoot the ball, do all that. Football, you throw in the football, you hand it off. Of course, it's different. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing, though. You're leading the team.
Yeah, and the
you're leading the team. You have to be the highest. Like you got to know all the plays. You got to be able to throw a ball while getting pressure by 5'6" up guys. Throw the ball. Niggas not just getting 3,000, 4,000 yards each season. And I don't even like that. And that's crazy but I don't think he's mid. I used to think he was mid like his first few years when them niggas was hyping him up because he wasn't really doing nothing, playing with all Dez Bryant in them. Ezekiel Elliott in his prime. The last few years, I can't say Dak's been mid. I will say the Cowboys as organizations have been mid because they should have been making it farther. But I don't look at Dak and say he's mid. I don't look at Kirk Cousins and say he's mid. I don't look at Daniel Jones. I don't think he's mid.
Your opinion.
I guess so. Next team, we got Houston versus the Ravens. Ravens are 10-point favorites in this game.
Ravens Mafia. You know who I got. We going to the bowl this year. We going to the bowl, man. So, of course, we getting these little niggas out the way. You know?
I got the upset here. Give me C.J. Stroud in week 1 versus
this nigga trolling, bro.
Give me week 1 C.J. Stroud versus the Ravens. Give me week 1.
We gonna leave their ass with an egg.
He talking out his ass now. He talking out
leaving their ass with an egg, bro.
C.J. Stroud, Tank Dell, Will Anderson. They gonna all right. When they come out there and score, all right. When they come
put
out,
no fear in my heart naming those
you
guys.
don't know those guys. You don't know them. And when they come, all right, I can't wait, boy. I can't wait. These niggas gonna come out there feasting. Tank Dell gonna go out there feasting. I can't wait, boy.
We'll definitely see.
And then what? You gonna be like, oh well, shit, he is good.
No, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I told you we gonna kick their ass.
No, but if he doing everything I'm saying,
what he gonna do?
Nigga, do him. He's a wide receiver. Gonna cook whoever is on him.
Nah, Marlo clamping that.
I'm telling you, if he do everything I'm saying,
if he do, I'll give him his respect.
All right, he gonna do
Like I said,
everything.
like with all these other guys, once again, they have to show me. They have to show me, Otis personally, this co-host. They have to show me. I'm not going out with another nigga say. Like they have to
You just
show
gotta
me.
watch him then, bro.
Like I am. That's
You
what I say.
got.
They have
I'm
to
talking
show
about
me.
before they get to the league and just before you gotta watch them. They
Yeah.
nice.
Like you said, the skill gap from between high school to college and pro is different. So what
Some
they
of these
do,
guys been in the NFL for years though.
if they ain't made no noise this far, it ain't long in their career.
Like who?
I don't know. Like you just said, these guys been in the league for
Dak
years.
ain't make no noise.
What noise?
He
No,
won.
no accolades,
He
no
won
nothing.
offensive rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
That's really a big feat.
How long you been in the league?
What?
8 years?
Yeah, something like that.
What we talking about?
What you mean? What we talking about? He had a good year.
What we talking about?
He had some great years.
That's just like saying like NBA terms, somebody who in rookie of the year outside that rookie year, he did nothing. No MVP, no All Stars, no Super Bowl, no nothing. What we talking about?
You can still be good. You don't got to be mid.
We ain't talking about the mid no more, but I'm just saying like.
Oh no. I'm just saying, cause you saying you mid. You just watch them. You watch them. You not mid. You just what you watching lately though. I got the Texans though. I got the Texans. C.J. Stroud. I'm going for Ohio State guys every week. I don't care. See, I picked the Saints. We got Olave.
That boy gonna get his feelings hurt.
Who?
You.
I don't give a fuck if they lose. They ain't my team. I know who my team is to win, but I know who I'm gonna pick. Like this next game right here. Damn, this is a close game. Damn, these are two mid teams. So I know who I'm picking. Bears versus Green Bay. Bears are 1-point favorite, so they just got to win by a score. I'm taking the Bears, man. Justin Fields redeemed season. He finna be out here going crazy. Finna be out here being the next Jalen, not the next Jalen Hurts, but the next great dual threat like Jalen Hurts in the NFL. Throw the ball, run the ball, take over a team. Absolute playmaker, wizard. They finally gave him an option. He could throw the ball to him. DJ Moore finally ain't got to throw the ball to Cole Kmet 90 times a game. He finally got some weapons, and I'm excited for this guy, man. I'm excited for this team, man. Defense has got some upgrades. They got some linemen that finally helped this guy out. It's been 2 years, been 2 long years since since Justin Fields got to the NFL. Been 2 long years he been running around that damn pocket with no help. Been 2 years. Justin Fields, 2 years. He wasn't even this much of a runner in college. These niggas turned him into a full running back. But now he ain't got to do that. Now we finna see him drop back, 80 yards. And y'all gonna be like, damn, Justin Fields can do that?
Hey Zaire, strap season.
Justin Fields can do that? I think I got the Bears winning by at least 10.
Give me the Packers.
At least 10.
Give me the Packers.
Why?
Strap season. Zaire, strap season. Jordan Love, come on.
What?
What?
What about Jordan Love?
He gonna show up.
Why are you saying that though?
What
have he showed you? Again, you have to show me.
I'm just going against some Ohio State boys.
Oh, see, that's dick eating though. But that's dick eating.
I'm just going. This nigga went against my team because the nigga went to Ohio. So I'm going against the Ohio State boys,
bro. Because that's not my team.
You neither one of those teams are my team.
No, you're doing it because I went against your team because I supported a nigga that went to my favorite college. Yeah. You were just doing it. Oh, you don't even know Jordan Love.
Hey, I know it's Zaire.
Oh, Alexander.
Yeah.
That nigga.
Strap season.
We'll see. We'll see.
Strap season.
Why you want strapping up? Why you want?
I got a question though, because like you said, Justin Fields can be like Jalen Hurts, like one of the. Is Jalen Hurts better than Lamar?
As of right now, yeah.
All right, go to the next game.
As of right now, yeah. Las Vegas Raiders versus the Denver Broncos.
I got Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos a redeemed season. They got a new head coach, Sean Payton, who I think gonna get maximum potential out of Russ. I think Russ gonna come back on football time and focus strictly on football. Last season, I don't know what that was. The defense go without talking. They had a top 5 defense last year in the NFL. They got the best corner in the league in my eyes, Patrick Surtain, Mr. Shutdown himself. So yeah, I got the Denver Broncos. I don't really trust the Las Vegas Raiders. They got Jimmy G at quarterback, who I don't think gonna be able to be that much of an upgrade from Derek Carr. And seeing how the Las Vegas Raiders was last season, they got a lot of weapons and a lot of talent, but I just don't think the quarterback and the head coach gonna be able to mix those pieces in together to get the maximum results out of that team.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders, just really for the complete opposite reason. That nigga Russell Wilson, he's on my bad side. Getting older, had one of his worst years since he was a rookie last year. And I look at this Raiders team, they always been a good team, and they always kind of had the same collection of talent. Finally getting rid of Derek Carr, but you bring in Jimmy G, who probably not as good as Derek Carr, but we done seen him be a game managing quarterback that went to the Super Bowl, went to NFC Championship games. Still got Devontae Adams, top 5 receiver in the league. Josh Jacobs, top 5 running back in the league. You got Max Crosby, who I don't think a lot of people really give him respect, and he actually is a way better than I give him his credit for, because he do make a lot of plays that go unannounced. One of the best left hands in the game. Well, they got the other the right end. What's his name? Chandler Jones. They got Chandler Jones, Max Crosby on the ends to really start the defense. It really all start from there. And then you still got Marcus. You remember Marcus Peters?
Yeah, from the Saints.
Yeah.
From the Ravens.
Yeah, from your team.
He was getting cooked, so
Your team.
so it don't really matter. He was getting cooked last season, so he gonna be getting cooked with the Raiders. Cause he gonna be QB CB1.
Bro, you can't use last year for this year.
How come?
Because you didn't do it for whatchamacallit?
Who?
Russell Wilson. Talking about I hope he be on football. No, he was on football timing. He was just ass.
No, he wasn't on football.
He was just ass. He was just trash.
Y'all heard the rumors and stuff.
You don't listen to what other people say. You go off that film. And I
seen with my own
for 17 weeks you saw trash.
Yeah, because he wasn't focused on football, bro.
For 17 weeks, he ain't gonna get.
He'll worry about that bag. Trying to get to that bag. He'll worry about his wife. That wife.
I ain't gonna lie. If Russell Wilson was worrying about that stuff this late in career, he's done. He's done. He's over. He's 34, worrying about a bag. You got three contracts. Worrying about your wife? You got been married for years. You weren't trying to play football. Just say that. Say that.
He wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
He ain't coming back this year on football timing either.
Man, if he did that last year, get his ass out of there.
He need to. That Denver Broncos low key got a good ass team.
They do.
They quarterback though. They got Courtland Sutton. They got Jerry Jeudy. I didn't even know Marvin Mills was in the NFL. He just got drafted this year. Shout out to Marvin Mills, another good wide receiver. And they got Javonte Williams, who was hurt for like half the season last year. Nice up and coming running back though. Really, all they missing is the quarterback, and that's what I was saying last year. They not bad. They defense held them in a lot of games. Courtland Sutton was hurt.
They defense gonna be strapped. See, that one thing for sure. Defense gonna strap up.
And they just got my guy Frank Clark from us too.
Damn, Frank Clark left?
Shout out to Frank Clark. Next game we got Eagles versus New England Patriots.
Eagles. This is easy. I don't want to spend too much time on this. We know who. Well, y'all probably don't know, but Eagles by at least 10.
Miami versus the Chargers.
That's gonna be a good game. But go and give me that Chargers though, but since Jalen Ramsey ain't gonna be there the first 5, 6, 7 weeks due to his injury. Like we said a couple videos ago about Justin Herbert, how this is his time to make that top 5 discussion lead for quarterbacks to get his team more playoff success, to take his team to the next level. And it starts here with a good team like this, a playoff contending team that's looking now to go deeper in the playoffs as well. I think this would be an ultimate test and testimony to see how good they are, to see if they can come out running.
Time out. You did say Justin Herbert earlier, did you?
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing? I didn't even think about that until just right now. Until you said his name again. I like, damn, this nigga Justin Herbert is good, ain't he? I was finna start dick riding him.
Yeah, but he younger than Dak.
Nah, fuck Dak right at this point. Kyler Murray, he ain't younger. He ain't younger than Kyler Murray. They about the same age, came in. They got the same accolades. I ain't gonna lie.
Same accolade, different division.
Different division. That's the tilter.
Yeah, you know
That's so crazy.
but it gotta play a role in it because AFC is way different from NFC.
That's so, bro. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. That's the only reason, just because he was in that.
And I just think
This nigga,
I feel like he throw better than Kyler too.
no. Kyler Murray was in one of the toughest divisions. He played against the Seattle Seahawks, the 49ers, and who was in that? In the Rams. And this was in the Rams was Super Bowl and contending when Kyler first came up and while he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing against those guys, twice a year. And don't give me that. Don't give me that. That got to exit out because they both got tough the divisions. We got to cancel that out. So you say he throw better? I can give you that. Kyler run better. I can give you throw better. I can give you that. I can give you that.
We talking about quarterback. We talking about throwing the ball.
Lamar not the greatest throwing quarterback. The leg set up apart. That's what makes you a great dual threat. I think that's the scariest quarterback there is. You would be a good dual threat.
I think Justin Herbert can move well enough too, though.
He can, but
not to the level.
No, I wasn't even finna say that. I wasn't finna say that, but it's like Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray can throw, not to the level of Herbert. I think Herbert can run, not to the level of Kyler.
But all this stems from, once again, like, this is just my opinion. This is just your opinion.
So
but
I'm just trying to
agree to
I
disagree.
understand that, but you know how I am. If y'all don't know who I am, went to school political science, always want to be a lawyer. I always want to get the full understanding. I'm trying to get the full understanding.
It just how I view it. Just the understanding, just like I just view it differently than how you view it. Just like with basketball, we view basketball totally different.
But you just told me the same thing I just said about Kyler, and then I said you said the same thing about Justin. Yeah, he can't run as good, and I said, yeah, Kyler can't throw as good.
Yeah, but I feel like
that's the same thing. They got the same differential sheets to each other, to us, to both of us. That's what we both just said. We both came. I'd
rather have a quarterback that can throw away that better than another quarterback that's throwing than a quarterback is at running than the other quarterback is at running.
Say that one more time for me.
I'd rather have a
quarterback.
I'd rather have this quarterback. That's like I'd rather have this quarterback who can throw better than this quarterback and have this quarterback who can run better than that quarterback.
So you would rather have Justin Herbert than Lamar. Justin Herbert throw better than Lamar. You would rather have Justin Herbert than Lamar? Yes or no?
Throw better?
Yes. Yeah, from what you just said, you would rather. So you would rather have Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
So Justin Herbert better than Lamar to you?
Yeah.
I never heard you say that. That's why I never heard you say that. I don't believe that, but I never heard him say it. I just wasn't.
And I don't believe that Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar either. But
I know you. No. Okay, and I wanted to ask you that, but I heard it in your voice. I heard. Nah, why you don't think that though? They basically the same guy.
One season, bro. One season.
It was historic. 14-3. If Patrick Mahomes didn't play, he would have.
It don't matter what he would have did. He won the first unanimous MVP in NFL
history, and I respect him for that.
That's kind of the same testimony that we got to give to Steph with winning the first ever.
I understand. Yeah, for sure. That's what I say, for sure. But to see a nigga who second year, if it wasn't for Patrick Mahomes, would have got every award, that to me that's crazier. He would have won the MVP, would have won the Super Bowl and Super Bowl MVP. To me, ain't too many niggas that did that. If it wasn't for 1-5 himself, man. If it wasn't for him, oh my gosh. And again, yeah, I understand what you're saying. It had been 1 year. And I don't usually do a 1 year thing. But when I see a guy do it for a full year and then do it at the highest level, because I was knocking the fuck out Jalen Hurts last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna keep it a buck. This nigga, he used to like the Eagles. I used to like the Eagles with Vic. I don't really fuck with him now. I'm a Chiefs guy. I ain't got no beef with him.
I used to like him with Vic too. That's really it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He was more so you was more of the Eagles fan though.
Yeah.
You more so liked them more than I did. I just liked them because they had Vic. You liked them because they had Vic, but you liked the team.
Yeah,
you
like
Deshaun and all that. Yeah, Jake Macklin. You used to like them more than how I liked them. But I liked them. And I never, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't hating on Jalen Hurts, but like looking at him play last year, I was like.
And I got another argument to come up with, like the throwing for Lamar. Lamar he had Mark Andrews as his
Wide
best
receiver one.
option. You know what I'm saying? So that go a long way too.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, if you're a great quarterback, you got to make it work, right? Mahomes number one was just Travis Kelce.
The GOAT tight end, greatest tight end of all time.
That's I don't know
Even
about
Shannon
that.
Sharp said it himself.
That don't matter though, right? You don't care.
But I'm just saying that
He ain't the GOAT.
that's
though.
another lot. That's another liable source.
But you don't care though.
I know, but I'm going with my. I said with off my own eyes, and I'm just
He's
saying.
the best, right? You're the best tight end.
Yes.
Oh, I love you, Travis. I love you, bro. I'm glad we kept you instead of Tyreek. Probably you like probably 3. I give you like top 3. If Travis had another, if he get one more season, 1,000 yards, exceeding 10+ touchdowns in a season, you got it. Cause that's like 10 years in a row. Nobody's ever done that. And then you got the longevity part, you got the ring, you got the accolades. You ain't gonna never have MVPs in that. That's cool with me. Yeah, that's cool. I just think he gotta wait a little longer because Patrick is.
And once again, I've been watching Travis Kelce since this nigga been a Chiefs fan. So I'm going off what I seen, and I'm just saying I just brought up the Shannon Sharp because that's another person who's in the Hall of Fame, played the same position, so he's the credible source. That's why I brought that up. But
I understand, but I'm just saying back to what you said. You don't care what nobody else said.
Yeah, I don't. I'm saying I don't go off what another nigga say. That's what I said. But can we get back to the schedule though? We getting sidetracked.
Bro, they ain't got nothing to do. They like the video, man. We got a few games left anyway. We got 3 left. Rams versus Seahawks.
Man, it's crazy. It's tough because both teams fake mid. I ain't gonna lie. You know, Aaron Donald on the defense side of the ball. That's really all he got on that side. Offensive side, Cooper Kupp. That's it. Seahawks, DK, Tyler Lockett, Geno. He straight. You know.
Oh my fucking god. Why are you disrespecting the Ohio State guys, bro? Why are you disrespecting my guys today?
But I have to say the Seahawks, off the strength of Pete Carroll, I think they're gonna be a better, well coached team. What I seen not even just based off last season because this is a different season, but Pete Carroll had his guys ready to play last season. It looked like they could had a promising season until the end of the season. Last couple games they kind of started going downhill, but in this game right here between the Rams and the Seahawks, I would have to go to Seahawks.
I'm going with the Seahawks too, and they're not fake mid. They're not fake mid. They're legit. Dark horse contender to make a Super Bowl run at the NFC. Geno Smith last year had his comeback season.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's seen it. Kenneth Walker, rookie running back, one of the best running backs last year in the National Football League. DK Metcalf, we already know he wide receiver 1. Tyler Lockett. And then you add Jackson Smith and Najigba from Ohio State. They got the best wide receiver room. I mean, you can't tell me one that's better. You got DK Metcalf. You got JSN, who is going to be a top 5 receiver in this league. Jamar Chase 2.0. And it's really disrespectful now. Because you don't watch Ohio State and you disrespect to CJ Stroud saying that they weren't going to do nothing. I let you slide on that because, that's the Ravens. That's his team. I'll let you slide on that because I ain't going to I wouldn't say another nigga was going to do nothing against my team either. I understand. But then we went to a team you ain't got nothing to do with, Green Bay. You said something bad about Justin Fields. I said I
didn't say nothing bad about him. I'm just saying I'm just going against them.
Which is saying something bad about him. We got to the Saints. You mentioned Chris Olave. You thought I was going to let you slide on this. Jackson Smith, Najibba.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie. For me, this is me being 100 right now. I don't know these guys from a can of paint, so that's really the main reason.
You don't watch college football. You got to.
But that's why I said I really just admitted that I don't know these guys.
You gotta watch college.
Okay, you know what I'm saying.
Watch it.
I don't know these guys, so
and
that's why I'm not bringing them up.
Well, it's really disrespectful. That's what I'm saying. You got to, especially when you talk about these teams. These are like the guys for these teams nowadays. And these niggas are going to be raw. Seahawks, that wide receiver room, got 2 real number ones, and then Tyler Lockett just streaking down. With Geno Smith throwing absolute. Oh my gosh, get Rams. I'm sorry, y'all lost it. Y'all had y'all Super Bowl run, fell off. Aaron Donald got like another year in them. Y'all not gonna be good this year. Not that good. So give me the Seahawks in this one, and I'm taking them by 14 points. It's not gonna be close for real. Next game, the last two games are probably two of the best games. Yeah, no, the last two games are the two best games.
Bobby Wagner played for the Seahawks again.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We got Dallas. All these two games are good. Dallas and the Giants. Divisional game. I think the Giants are at home in New York.
Who you got?
Now, who you got, nigga?
I like the Cowboys, but you never know with the Cowboys because I think the Giants got a good enough defense, and I like the weapons that they got on offense with Shepard and with Saquon. Saquon gonna do what he do. He gonna put the team on his back and do what he needs to do. But going up against a elite level defense as the Dallas Cowboys is, they was a top 5 rated defense last year as well. Michael Parsons, he just gonna get better. Trevon Diggs gonna get better. They added Stephon Gilmore to that other side of the corner, so on the secondary side of the ball, it's gonna be hard trying to get passes off against him, his own man coverage, whatever. So I think Stephon, even though he got older, back in his day, he was definitely one of the top dual threat cornerbacks, which is not a lot. What I mean by dual threat, he can man up, he can play zone, and he gonna chase. You know what I'm saying? So I will have to lean towards Dallas slightly.
I'm going Dallas by
7.
more than that, like 10, 14. This Dallas team is really good, bro. Dallas team is really good. And again, you got to have some growth in life. I've seen a lot of growth in myself. Hated these niggas. Hated them. I know a lot of Cowboys fans, and I hate them. Still to the day, even though I give the Cowboys some respect, I hate the Cowboys fans still to the day. I'm not a Cowboys fan. CeeDee Lamb made me a believer. Top 10 wide receiver this year. Breakout season, market. Dak Prescott is going to have a way better season than he did last season, the year before that, he's going to have a way better season. Brandon Cooks, wide receiver, he's going to be a deep threat who can stretch the field out for him, so you ain't just got to run,
He play for Dallas?
Mm-hmm. I want to say his name, nigga.
He do.
Tony Pollard removing Zeke, stinking up the place the last few years,
Andrew.
getting some shit. I hated Dallas. Zeke.
No, I'm talking about Tony Pollard. You heard, ain't he?
I don't think so. Nuh-uh. Because Deuce Vaughn not the number one running back. Nah, he straight. He playing.
Oh yeah, like an ACL injury or something.
You thinking of the wrong dude. I don't know what you thinking about. But you thinking about the wrong dude. They still got Michael Gallup. Still got a top 5, offensive line in the game. Only reason why I say this game is tough because they are on the road and they are playing a division, not a division rival who these last two games. Oh my gosh, I'm attached to my seat when I watch them because when you see the Giants versus the Cowboys, the Cowboys gonna play on TV. They're America's team. Giants, a big ass market. They got Saquon, Daniel Jones. They just picked up Isaiah Simmons from the Cardinals, who are selling everybody. They might as well give Budda Baker away. They got Isaiah Simmons. They got
they do guys they say.
And I don't know the linebacker name. He got an unorthodox name, and it's pronounced like a city in Louisiana. Theodore, something like that.
I was just playing with their ass on
Number 5, Theodore Theobox, whatever his name is. He is nice. I'm gonna learn your name this season. I ain't gonna forget it. It is kind of hard to understand though. I'm gonna go with the Cowboy by 14. No offense to them guys. I just don't think the Giants are real. I think everything we saw from them, which made them pay Daniel Jones. Oh, they do got Darren Waller too, which is gonna help them a lot.
Yeah.
But everything they paid Daniel Jones for, basically the playoff game that they had, the success they had. The Dallas defense is not the Vikings defense, and the Vikings offense is not the Dallas Cowboys offense.
Yeah.
And I just think the Dallas Cowboys are like always a good team. They overrated a lot of those years, but they actually are a good team this year. And I can look at them and say, when I look at a team and say you got a top 3 offense, a defense, top 3 defense, and a top 10 offense, I'm gonna take you over a lot of teams. I'm taking them over the Giants.
Respect. But the only thing that I have to say that I don't agree with, well, Michael Gallup is ass, bro. This nigga was like number 1 receiver and drop passes last season, bro. Like Michael Gallup ass.
He the third receiver, fourth receiver.
Oh, good,
Say
cause he
yeah,
ass.
Brandon Cook, CD
He
Lamb,
he known for dropping a pass.
Devontae Turpin. They got other guys, but he right there. Still got Trey Lance too. Trey Lance. We can see some. We can see some Trey Lance.
That probably was gonna happen cause Dak ass.
Disrespect.
Bro, they had what was the white nigga
Cooper
they had?
Rush. They still got him.
He was better than Dak last season.
Disrespectful. He didn't do shit. He wasn't on.
They was winning.
They was winning game.
They was winning ball.
They was winning with Dak though, but they was winning with Cooper Rush. But he was he wasn't doing shit. Those were some fluky wins. Like Brock Purdy went out there and won some games. Cooper Rush was just out there. Last game, we
Buffalo.
won. Damn nigga,
My
nigga
bad.
in my phone. It wouldn't be right. Nigga in my phone be. Word to my Tims. We got Buffalo Bills, New York Jets, and I like this one.
Man, to
Divisional game too.
To me, like I feel like the Jets are like.
You finna say overrated?
Yeah,
I already know. I don't know why.
Cause like they do have a good team. Don't get me wrong. Like they talented as hell. They are very young. You know what I'm saying? They are a very young team. We're adding like Aaron Rodgers, and it's like seeing like the clips and shit. Like Aaron Rodgers getting like frustrated at the O line. He getting frustrated at the receivers because of drop passes. Kind of like the same remedy of what he was dealing with in Green Bay. Not saying it's the same exact team.
I see what you're saying,
but like the similarities and like the what would you call that, like
similarities, yeah,
the similarities are like in the same actions, that he was having at the Green Bay, because they kind of constructed the same a little bit.
No, they're not.
Zaire, they got Sauce Gardner hit the hole and jet. That's my boy right there. I be fucking playing with the Jets on Madden all the time, so I know that team very well. But so they got Garrett Wilson on offense, the receiver. They got a nice little tight end.
No. Because no. That's why I was waiting to hear, because they not built the same. They weren't constructed the same. Are you talking about before or after Devontae Adams?
This was after Devontae Adams. No, before. No.
Well, are you saying the Packers was constructed the same than the Jets with or without Devontae?
With.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, with.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not last season.
I would say without him, fuck no. That would be.
Yeah, but
you disrespected another Ohio State guy.
But with Devontae, when they had Devontae Adams on the Packers, you can definitely see the resemblance in like the construction of the team a little bit. Like the D tackle for the Jets.
Yeah, Quinn. Quinn.
Nigga, they got the Kenny Clark. Ain't this his name for the Packers?
Yeah.
These niggas are kind of like different names, same like archetypes. Like, so that's really like. But I'm not gonna say like that because Aaron Jones, Dalvin Cook. The team is the same, but
Breece Hall. He didn't say him.
They nice. I don't want to say that they're not gonna do. They're gonna have a good season. They're gonna win a lot of ball games. I just don't think they're gonna make a lot of noise deeper into the season. That's why I'm saying like they getting overhyped, because we don't really care when we're looking at Aaron Rodgers and a good team and a big power move that he made to the New York Jets like this. We thinking this gonna equivalent to like Super Bowl wins or playoff wins, playoff success.
See, I think that's where a lot of people overrated, because that's crazy. I was seeing that this morning. I think it was Shannon Sharp was talking about it.
With First Take. That's where I got it from.
I was seeing that he was like, that if he's here for 1 year, then it is championship or bust. But if it's a 2-year thing, they don't have to win this year. And that's really the biggest thing. And that's why I don't know why a lot of people are putting that expectation on him in year one, because I do think he's gonna come back to play next year.
But I don't think Aaron Rodgers would be the same next year.
But I think everybody else will be better though. And I think that's with being young, you can sacrifice something. If everything around is better, again, the defense is getting brought up better. Sauce is improving. Garrett Wilson
hit the hole and shit. You got to add that.
I'm not adding that shit.
You got to add.
No. If it was Garrett Wilson, I probably. What did you say? Matter of fact, Sauce hit the hole and check.
No. What Rallo say? He said just like Sauce Gardner, I hit the hole and jet.
Just like Garrett Wilson, I catch that hole on jet, nigga. I'm Garrett Wilson, nigga. We Ohio State over here, but you got. I think this team in like a year, so next year, because I see the vision with them. I see what they trying to do.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
I see and it's crazy. A championship, of course they will want one. Of course they will want a Super Bowl. But I feel like if they don't get one with Aaron's time, I don't think they'll be upset. Just because like I think they really just doing this to like build up Zach Wilson so he can join these guys who he was drafted in here, to be here with. He was drafted with Brees, with Garrett. So he was. I'm not saying that shit. Don't
Well, I'm gonna
even
say it. Hit the horn jet.
catch that hoe on Jet, nigga. He was drafted with all these guys. Quinn Wood, he was drafted with all these guys. He was supposed to come up with them. As you can learn from a top 5 quarterback of all time, a multiple time MVP. Now he ain't got too much playoff success, but he got a Super Bowl. He can tell you about that. One of the best passers. Probably a lot of people call him like the best quarterback. Brady's the best, but like as quarterback,
Throwing the ball,
yeah, arm
strictly
talent,
throwing.
yeah, he the most gifted and talented quarterback there is. So Zach Wilson learning from him, I guess. But I'm gonna go with the Jets though.
But I didn't get my answer. But I got the Bills winning by a slight margin. I'm gonna say by a field goal. If not a field goal, I'm gonna say by 10 points, by a touchdown and a field goal. Because I do think the Jets gonna be able to move the ball on offense and be able to stop a little bit on defense, hold a little resistance. But I just think for the Bills, they on this type of timing. Woo! Hey, get back a motherfucker.
They should have been on that. I'm not believing that though, because like you said, I got to see it to believe it. Been watching football a minute. The number one arch enemy, been that guy right there, the Bill. Y'all should have been on that timing. When the first year Stephon Diggs went out there and watched the damn celebration when they lost, should have been woo. They get back the motherfucker. The next year when they lost in the overtime in the divisional game,
then DeMar had collapsed.
It should have been no. See, you getting too ahead of yourself. They been going outside. This was 2-3 years ago. When the first year they lost to us in the playoffs, and he was watching us celebrate. Then they came back next year and lost in the division. He lost in the divisional round, right? And that's when Josh Allen was sitting on the bench. He didn't get a chance to come back on the field. After that year, last year should have been, woo, get back a motherfucker. They got to this year. I thought it was gonna be that. They played the Bills at home. I mean the Bengals at home in Buffalo in the snow. Got their ass beat, nigga. Ain't no get back for them. Get back. I know get back ain't got no date. They ain't getting it though. They ain't getting it. Josh Allen ain't got that in him. Stephon Diggs got it, but he ain't got the quarterback.
Might not against the Bengals
against the Jets. No, he ain't got that dog in him.
Against the Jets.
Hold on, I got it. No. I mean, they both in New York, so it don't matter who at home. No. Jets got it, bro. You telling me Sauce on Diggs? That's must see TV though.
Hit the horn jet,
bro. Stop calling that nigga that. Dude, if the Bills got their whole I think they do got their whole defense back. So this will be a good game.
Jadavius White, Carter.
I love the weapons that the Jets got. It's funny that I like them so much that I play with them often. On Madden.
Me too.
I play with. They got a nice ass team. They got speedsters. They got actual good route runners. They got a wide receiver 1. They got a running back 1. They got 2 running back 1s. They got Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall. A nigga who can either run. Oh my gosh.
They got a dual threat running back in the ground and pound running back.
No, I think Breece is a dual threat too. A lot of his catches, a lot of his plays was like screens. And like he one of those. Like he ain't a Nick Chubb ass nigga, but he built like a Nick Chubb ass nigga. But he played like Kareem Hunt, and that's what's crazy about. Oh my gosh, I got them winning by. I'm gonna just say 7. I do think it's gonna be a close game, but I think how I'm visioning it, and it may come true, it may not. But if it do come true, y'all gotta follow and you know what I'm saying, subscribe and share this to one of y'all friends. How I'm predicting, I think that the Jets are gonna have the ball last. The Bills gonna score a field goal or whatever. Jets gonna get the ball back. Aaron Rodgers gonna take them down on a 2-minute drive.
Bad man things.
Yeah, he gonna take them on a 2-minute drive, and he gonna score by like 15, 16 seconds left. And then, Josh Allen gonna come back. Ain't nothing he can do. I bet that happened. I bet that's how that goes. Score gonna probably be 21-28. 24-28. 24-28.
So with that concludes our week 1 predictions.
Yeah.
Like we said, the NFL season starts Thursday, man. With Thursday, then all the other games will come on Sunday. We'll be back again with another video Sunday after all the games come off. And we'll be in that next episode, we'll introduce some college football takes and segments. And also we got some new segments for y'all coming next episode too. So y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, man. Y'all go ahead, subscribe, so y'all know whenever this video upload and drop, y'all be get the notification for it. And we out.